Can you hear that noise in the background? Oh, and we are live. Hello, family. Welcome again to our episode this Wednesday with my friend, my coach, my mentor, Coach McKenna. Welcome to our live today. We are going to discuss another wonderful topic today. So sit down, get your water, get your cup of tea, and join us today. So my name is Bena, as usual, a mom, a nurse, a digital business owner, a mentor, originally from Uganda, and also living now here in the UK. So main thing with me, I'm a proud digital business owner. As I dig deeper, as I learn every day, I'm feeling that this is my calling. So that's why we are always here every week to give you some of that information that might also change your life, that the way it's changing ours. So I will come Coach McKenna to introduce herself, and then we can dig into our topic.
All right, boss. Thank you so much. My name is McKenna. I was born, raised in Kenya, but I live in the US with my family. I'm so delighted to be here. So we're here for you guys. In case you have any question, please let us know. Yeah, back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today our topic is growth. Growth doesn't always have to hurt, to count. That's what we are going to be discussing today. So if you are lacking in that area or you want to know more about how to grow yourself, to grow your business, to grow your family, to grow your peace, your freedom, today is the day we are going to try and give you some information that you can build on to make your life as well better. So family, welcome. As people, we are always told that if it's painful, stressful, even exhausting, but all of those things, they are there for a reason. When you are trying to do something new and you are feeling pain, you are feeling stressed, you are feeling exhausted, that means there is growth behind that. There is growth. Comfort doesn't stretch you, doesn't improve you, because you are in a comfort zone. It is something there you already know you can even do in your sleep, or whatever. It doesn't bring you that motivation to push yourself to get everything out of yourself, get that potential out of yourself. That's why we say this culture where we are told that if it's not where we are told that if it's not painful or stressful or exhausting, it's not real growth. That is, I think I don't know how to put it in the right way I want, but you know what I mean is growth is something that we all need, especially as mothers, as immigrants, as professionals. We need growth in our life. You don't travel all the way to somewhere where you are to look for better pastures, to look for greener pastures, and just sit on yourself in a comfort zone. We are praised for suffering, not for building wisely. When people suffer, you can do it, just persevere, just do this. No, we need to find a way to build something that is going to give us that peace and freedom that we need. But let me say this clearly: God is in there with us, is holding our hands. He has already made a plan for us. Glory is not glorified by your burnout. He's glorified when you are making progress in your life. Growth can be gentle as well. You don't have to suffer. Growth is intentional, it's peaceful, it's freedom. All of that is growth. So if it's destroying your health, if that growth is destroying your health, or if your family is suffering and there is no growth anywhere, your joy is not growing, your survival, you are stuck in that survival and you're not thriving, you'll have to shift your mindset today. You have to shift your mindset tonight. So that's where we say growth doesn't always have to hurt, to count. Because like for our business, yes, we started, we are in pain, we are hurting, we are whatever, but we can see all of that coming out. We are still growing while overcoming this painful, the exhaustions, the burnout that we've had all of our lives, all in all of our careers, in our families. You can get that peace of mind and still grow, gently, slowly, but surely. So that's why we are saying today we are going to focus on growth, where growth is not hurting you, but it is inspiring you, it is helping you thrive in your life, it's helping you, improve your family. So let's go to our first question, and I will welcome our coach, asking why were we taught that growth must come with pain? How can you explain that to us?
Oh my goodness, that's a wonderful topic and question. Uh, because I don't know how we grew up. Both of us grew, as you know, in Africa, and you can
Mhm.
imagine, Ben, how we were taught. Yeah, nothing comes easy. Yeah, um, for you to be better, you have to go to school. You have to get your degree. You have to do a lot of things for you to succeed or to grow. But it has to be a struggle. It has to be. And most of the time you hear people say, hey, I struggled a lot to get where I am today. So and again, we have watched people go through the same. There's a lot of exhaustion, um, for you to survive. There is a lot of hard work for you to survive. We learned that if you're tired, stressed, overwhelmed, oh, that is, you're doing good, you're doing well. Working two, three, like for us who are in diaspora, yeah, for you working two, three, four jobs, oh, you're doing great. And most of
Yeah.
the people really admit that, yes, I have no sleeping for me. I'll sleep when I die. Yeah. And you work and work and work because pain became the badge of progress for you, not because it was true, but because it was familiar. So all what we are familiar with in our lives is like, oh, this is what we have to do for us to succeed. And most of the time, you realize that is so painful for us. It's so painful. So for me, I just want to thank God, Benna, for this business, because for sure it has become a blessing for us in so many ways that most of the time you don't have to struggle. I always tell people we have a system that works for us. This business has taught us to work smarter and not harder. There's growth, but still you don't have to do so much. I was telling somebody the other day, yes, just 2 3 hours, 1 or 2 hours every day, and you're good for growth. um End of February, beginning of March, I'll be 2 years in this business. I am a busy mom. I am a pastor serving 3 churches, but I want to say that this system really helps us. We don't have to experience that pain to get where you want to be. And therefore, that's why we are always here telling people, yeah, you can check this out because you don't have to struggle. The thing is mindset. Are you just ready to thrive? Are you ready to get where you want to be? Yeah, and growth, you're just there building legacy. Growth is you just get growth to grow in this business without working much harder. So that's what I can say for now.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. That's very good. Clap of hands.
Let me see.
Yes,
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can
Oh, good. I'm struggling
carry
with
this
that.
train.
Yeah, yeah, well done. Thank you. That's so powerful. You've
Mhm.
had it. We are taught that growth must come with pain, but it shouldn't. You've
It
had it.
shouldn't.
Us grow up watching our parents struggle, work hard. You don't even really know how your parents are struggling. They don't have time for you. That is all pain. We don't need that anymore. These long hours, you know, when you rest, people say, oh, you are lazy, you don't want to work, oh, da, da, da. No, we want something to do, something that is going to give us that peace. Immigrants out there, especially for me, I'm calling out immigrants because that is the area I'm in right now. I'm an immigrant and I know our struggles. We carry that belief into childhood that we must struggle to grow. No, no, we must not accept it. Effort is good, but exhaustion
Mhm.
is not a badge of honor. You don't want that badge of honor of exhaustion.
Mhm.
Growth is what you need. So if you've been tired, overwhelmed, and questioning yourself, you are not weak. You are waking up. God is calling you from this survival mode into strategy. And we have that strategy here for you that can give you all that you need to be able to work smarter and not harder. So
That's
thank
true.
you very much for that. Let's go to our next question. Why were we told that growth? Oh, I'm still on the same one. Right. Can growth still count if it feels calm and steady?
Yes, of course. Yeah, calm growth often means you're finally learning instead of reacting. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm,
Um, for me, I always tell people that in 2023, that is when I started thinking about my future. And I was like, God, what can I do? As usual, people have told us, yeah, people living in diaspora, maybe you have to do this physical job and all that. For me, I was not a social media person, so I am saying the growth can be calm because and it still count because I was ready to learn. Yeah,
mm,
I was ready to do something new that I've never done. I never thought I'll be before a camera talking to anybody because I've never done it before. All the time I
mhm,
used to say, "Hey, be careful with social media. Be careful with social media." But I was ready to to learn and get to where I am today. It also means that you are building with intention, not panic. So, Benna,
mm,
you agree with me in this social media because we are so intentional with what we are doing. There's a lot
mm,
of things that people are doing, but we are so intentional. At first, we might have panicked because we never knew about it, but
mm,
we are there. And again, when growth feels steady, it usually means you have stopped fighting yourself and started moving with clarity. And that's what our system does. Already, everything is structured for you. We always say about step by step training. Everything is uh, set up for you, and you're not really. I don't fight myself anymore. The fear is gone. I don't
mm,
fight myself again to say, hey, McKenna, why should I be doing this? Already I know where I am going, what I want. And again, um, the progress the progress is still progress. The small steps I was able to do. That's why we always tell people not everything should really be figured out for you to continue.
mhm,
Yeah, you can start where you are. The small steps, you don't have to worry, you don't have to beat yourself so hard and say, hey, should I, is this what God said about me? Why should I continue like this in life? Things are not adding up. You should give yourself room to keep on learning new ideas. You don't have
mm,
to keep on beating yourself. Just tell yourself you want to do one, two, three. You need to reach out. I always tell people our business is so unique because it gives you an opportunity to check it out even before you decide to do anything. So don't just stay there and feel like, oh, what am I going to do? What is all this that they are talking about? You have that great opportunity to check it out and you can grow. You can
mm,
grow. Look at us.
mhm.
Look at us. We are doing great online. And I want to share with there is a lot of free apps out there, a
Yeah,
lot of knowledge that you just need to tap and grow yourself and you find yourself on top there. So you can do it. Yeah. Back to
yeah.
you, Benna. Mhm.
Thank you. You've had it. Growth
Yeah.
can you will can feel calm, can feel steady. Yes, sometimes That's the most powerful, growth you need. Growth looks like learning a new skill, as Sister McKenna said, building your income slowly but steadily, showing up consistently with intention. You may not be perfect, because we are not perfect, but we are learning every day and we are seeing results every day. Not every season needs suffering. This is the time to change your season and say, I want to be in a growth mode right now. I want to be in a growing season. I want to be with, come with intention and be consistent. I want to start a season, using a system that is going to support me the right way, a season that is going to align me with the right people. We have a community that is very supportive, mentors, coaches, community, live webinars that are going to guide you in what you are doing, in what you need to do to improve yourself and improve your family and grow a business that your family is going to be proud of. Peaceful growth lasts longer. If you start now, you are panicking, you are fearful, yes. But the more you learn one skill after another, new skills, you will start feeling that peace, not panic and say, oh my God, I don't know this. Because the support is there, the training is there, and you're going to go through it. And that's where the peace starts following you. The peace, you start feeling that peace in yourself. So if your progress feels small, you don't have to quit. You just go and say, yes, there is progress, but I just need to put in more effort, be more consistent, show up even more, and take these small steps. So if you take these first steps daily, daily, you will be able to improve, you'll be able to see results, you'll be able to build an income that will make you happy. So thank you so much for that. Let's go to our next question. I think that's our last question. What kind of growth creates freedom, not burnout?
Wow. Hey, growth that is sustainable. growth growth is sustainable. And you see growth comes in so many ways. Like for me, this business growth has come in terms of the financial freedom, my spiritual life, the discipline part of it, the habits that have really growth comes in so many ways, and it allows you to rest, and
Yeah.
that rest is really important because like for example, Bena, we say that this business runs in automation.
Mm-hmm.
The system works 80%. That means there's rest. There's no burnout. Like you're just there, you just want to grow. You're pushing so hard. We're talking about consistency, but that consistency, the system still helps you to. Yeah. You don't have to be there full time. Growth that fits your real life. So it's a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle business. That means we are not really trying to imagine or to envision anything, but we are already living it. It is part of us, and it's growth that is supported by structure. Yeah, a system. We have
Yes.
boundaries where we need to. We have alignment. Yeah, not constant pressure. There's no pressure. You work in your own terms. This kind of growth gives you space to breathe while you expand. Yeah, that means we are growing. And if growth is destroying your peace and draining your health or stealing your joy, it's not growth. It's just about you just on survival mode. Yeah. And real growth builds um without breaking you. So
Yeah.
and you realize, Ben, that there is a lot of pressure. People are going through a lot of pressure,
No,
whether you're
it
a
is.
migrant, whether you're mom, whether you wherever. There is a lot. I deal with a lot of people, and
Mm.
mostly I don't even deal with a migrant per se in terms of pressure. How people
Everybody.
are going through pressure, and it's really breaking them down, and that
Mm.
is not growth. But if you just want a structure, a system, that will help you to align with your vision. This business is one. And that's why we always say, check it out. Our websites are here. Register with your name and with the email. Check it out, and it will help you to get to where you want to be. So, for me, I would say that growth create freedom. Right now we are enjoying financial freedom, and again we are enjoying that peace of mind, no burnout completed. For me, I used to be burnout all the time because of my ministry, a lot of work here and there, but this business has helped me to create balance between my life, my health, everything is, I can say that yes, everything has just aligned for me, and I just want to bless the Lord for it. So that's all for now, Benna. Back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lady.
Yes, yes, you've had it. Growth doesn't always have to hurt to count. You can turn it around from that hurt to peace, freedom. And growth is flexible. Growth is can be a digital business. You're starting today. Build around your life instead of struggling, instead of just surviving. Growth is where you don't miss your children's events. You can take them to school, they can see you more. You are there to support them whenever they need you. Maybe they are sick, and the income is still coming. It's not stopping. So that's why I chose an online business, because I did my research and found out that this can be a game changer in my life. It can be a game changer in my life. So if you're out there and you're also struggling, you know, this is the time. This is the time to change your mind. Because if you are tired of sacrificing your family, you need to try and find something that will make that easy for you and for your family. So Purity Richie, thank you for your comment. You said, I would say growth without clarity is very uncomfortable, and maybe that's the reason why it's termed as painful. And come to think about it, working hard and even harder made it painful, if you ask me. Yep. But I really thank God to for keeping us to experience this great transition of working smart and even smarter, yeah, if need be. Yes, thank you, Purity. That is so powerful. Thank you, thank you. You've heard, people. You've heard it. You've heard it. Growth doesn't need to hurt to count. Growth doesn't need to be painful for you to improve yourself and to make your life easier. So if this message has touched you, it's not by accident. You don't need more pain. You need more options, and we are here to give you options. So you can just connect with us via our websites or via WhatsApp and connect with us, and we'll show you how we are growing in our businesses, how this business is changing life, is giving us that peace, the freedom that we've always been craving for. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It is something you have to show up for it to make a difference in your life. So I don't know whether Sister McKenna, you have anything to add before we close, and direct people to your website, to your page, so that they can connect with you if they want their lives changing.
Yeah, I always say, Bernard, that your time is now. You've waited for long. We are always here. Visit my website, it's there, my page. There is a lot of info there. If you go to Bernard's page, there is a lot of info there. Please make choice today and start something. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching us live. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for watching the replay if you are watching. So connect with us. Our bios, in our Facebook bios, all the details are there, how you connect with us, and we show you how wonderful this digital business is that you can build for yourself, for your family, for your generations to come. So thank you so much, and bye-bye. We'll see you again next week.